Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. I think the things you regret most in life are the things you didn't do. For the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your other innovations. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. I think if you do something and it turns out pretty good, then you should go do something else wonderful, not dwell on it for too long. Just figure out what's next. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. We don't get a chance to do that many things, and every one should be really excellent. Because this is our life. That's been one of my mantras: focus and simplicity. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. Getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. Let's go invent tomorrow instead of worrying about what happened yesterday. A lot of times, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. In your life, you get to do so many things, and right now we've chosen to do this, so let's make it great. When you're doing something for yourself, or your best friend or family, you're not going to cheese out. If you don't love something, you're not going to go the extra mile, work the extra weekend, challenge the status quo as much. Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. The only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work, and the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, and don't settle. If you live each day as it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. You can't look at the competition and say you're going to do it better. You have to look at the competition and say you're going to do it differently. What are your favorite Steve Jobs quotes? Let me know in the comments below. And subscribe to boost your life.